I think one of the things that surprised me the most about my run for office was like any woman who does anything in politics or in business, I made a pro-con list and sort of put myself into the shoes of a voter and figured, okay, so what are the pros of Mari Manoogian? What are the cons of Mari Manoogian in terms of getting this opportunity to serve as state rep? And in the pro section, I put, experience from working in Washington and grew up in the community, but in the con section, I put young. And quickly after I had started knocking doors, I realized I really should have put that in the pro section because people were really excited to see a young person with energy and passion about the community on their doorstep, really open to listening to what they had to say and excited to talk about policy ideas. And so for me, that was one of the things that surprised me the most. Was I thought that one of the biggest hurdles I would have had is being a young person, but in fact, it ended up being one of my greatest strengths.
My government teacher, along with the class, were very influential, and right at the same time I met Mari, and it was just such things that it was just like a bunch of things that I cared about so much. I realized that individual voices matter, and that coming together matters even more, because people who agree on the same things, the more the better, to be able to advocate for something you believe in, and becoming more educated from school and through other things and around me about this could only do more in helping me educate others and believing more about what I do and being passionate about other things.
The thing that gives me the most pride as a legislator is it truly never gets old to walk through the threshold of the doorway on your way to your seat in the Michigan House. And I always remind my constituents when we have coffee hours or events that, this isn't my seat, it's your seat, because you guys sent me there. And, I'm not going to be in that seat forever, and I want to do everything that I possibly can to make sure that you feel pride when you say my state rep is Mari Manoogian.
I think Mari being a young female in office is extremely inspiring to not only me, but to other people who thought that they or think that they can't because they are a woman or because they're really young, because Mari's a perfect example to show what she did.
So I think having a lot more women represented in government is empowering and emboldening even more to join the ranks, because they see that there are folks who are stepping up and fighting for those rights that are so much under attack right now, not just in the state of Michigan, but nationally. And I think one of the things that my office has done is really make sure that we're reaching out to young women and girls so they know that we are their voice in Lansing, but also to make sure they have the opportunity to see that voice in action.
I think that not until this past election did I realize how important it is to have women representing us, because there's 50% women and 50% men, and I think that it should be that representation, because women and men are both equally important.